So the one person that has always had something bad to say about no prep is Big Chief. Big Chief has decided to come over to the dark side because he knows this is where it's at. And he knew he was missing out, so he started coming to no prep. Glad to see him here. He and I have a past. So I hear there's a lot of controversy over my car. Show me it ain't steel.
No, it's not, Reaper. Look, it's a fiberglass car, bro.
That is a factory bin
Not
tag.
from this car. And Camaro never came with a carbon fiber roof and quarters.
It's got steel.
No, you can see it. It's carbon. Look, carbon,
It's
carbon,
steel
carbon.
over top. We know what this is really about. You and I have a problem with each other. Have had for a long. Oh, don't.
Oh, he likes you.
Don't play the victim.
What's the problem? Sit over there all damn night and not
Wait
race
for you to be
anybody.
broke. Wait for you to be
Waiting
broke,
for me
man.
to be broke, then call me out with his car loaded up. You ain't gonna do that. Somebody doesn't belong.
He swears to be damned he don't have nothing against me. I can't say that about him. I'm pretty confident coming into this. I know I got a faster car than he does if I can get the car to go straight.
Here I am, I'm racing Reaper, first round, at a track I've never been to, racing in the heat of the day at a no prep, my second one. He's been doing this for a while, and I have talked about this man specifically, his car, and no prep for 3 years now. And it's his time, you know what I mean? That's all I can think of in my head is, oh man, if he won this one, you know, then the internet's right. You know what I mean? I suck. I can only beat everybody on the street, but I go to a no prep, I got beat by Reaper first round. That cannot happen. And I am more nervous for first round at this stupid race against Reaper than I've been in my entire racing career. Good God almighty. That was a nervous wreck. Second round. Here I come. We took his $1,000. We got $40,000 left to go. We got decent data on a hot track. As the night goes on, it's just gonna get better. I'm just gonna get faster. And I go rounds at no preps. I'm here to race my
See it.
Thank you, sir.
I'd like to see you back like you used
Thanks
to
for
be.
the respect, sir. Thank you. Yeah, man. Second round, baby. Hell yes. St. Louis, go to the third round. Here in Idaho, I'm already in the second round. I'm making guys that have done this for 3 years look stupid, but I gotta win one in order to prove it. Why not Idaho? Why? Maybe Idaho is the one. That's what we do, is we go round no matter where we're at. Yes. Yeah.
Chuck's a fast car, but man, I just feel like we're a faster car. We fixing to have a drag race. Round one, I drew Chuck 55. He beat me the last time we raced, but I got one thing working in my favor this time. I got a big old Pro Charger, and I think I can outrun all that power he's got. I'm only 20 points out of first. I'm tied for third with 50 points. Every race counts. Everything went as planned from start to finish. The car starts spinning just a little by half track, but I wanted to win so bad, I just drove right through the wheel spin, and when it hooked just enough, shot right around him at the finish line. Lizzy's won the last 2 events. Hopefully it's my turn today.
Let's roll.
There's been a ton of smack talk between Texas and Oklahoma, and especially one of my biggest fans, Birdman. He has a lot of choice words to say about Chuck. He doesn't remember that I brought him into no prep. He says my days are numbered and my time is coming. So, we're in Idaho. What better place than to draw Birdman first round Let's see if he can back up any of that talking he's been doing on the internet.
I got Chuck first round. I've been wanting this for a while. It's Chuck. I don't lose to Chuck ever, and I'm not gonna lose to him today. I need this win for my team's ego. I'm gonna tell you right now, we need to beat Chuck.
Me and Birdman pull the line. He bumps in first. I bump in, let go of the button. I seen him out of my peripheral and then just drove completely out of that Hemi's life. I didn't even have to cover the scramble button. It was there and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna show you everything I got. And y'all wanna know, I'm a bad just saying. I'm picking on Birdman. After putting him on the trailer first round, look, I can lose with pride and I can win with pride. I'm not ready to go home yet.
Good job, buddy.
I know, you've been struggling all weekend.
Man,
I don't
we got to do something we ain't been doing to beat Chuck, and that's go A to B. Because Chuck goes A to B. Good job, man.
I do.
So it's race day. This is about the midway point in the race. As far as the championship stands, we really need to just start just being ruthless and just ending it.
We drew Kai Kelly, and you know, they got their game together this season. They're doing good, so they're the car to beat right now.
I drew Eric Bain round one. He's got a super fast hot rod. The thing about him is he's really good on a tree. When I mean really good, I mean he guesses really good. Bain's in a turbo car, so I feel like I'm just gonna rush him as much as I can on a tree. Hopefully he screws up, I don't even have to race him.
Good round, brother.
Yeah, good race, bro.
Good job.
Steel tree my ass.
It's the first time all season I went out round one. It sucks. You know, we usually could go a couple rounds, but we're going back home for a little break, and we got a new motor going in, more cubic inch, more horsepower, and change the car up a little bit. And race number 5 in Chicago is going to be a shakeup, so I hope they're ready.
So here we go. This will be one of the most talked about races of the weekend. Kai Kelly in the left lane. Ryan Martin in the right lane. This is going to be a good one. Can Kai Kelly continue his dominance in Street Outlaws Live, or is Ryan Martin going to take the win? Who's ready?
Turns out I guess he red lit. So one good thing is he was number 4 in points, and I'm number 1. So therefore we get rid of him. I continue to advance with my number 1 points lead and keep him from advancing any farther than his number 4.
Oh, he didn't catch me. They said I red lit. I didn't red light. Left on green, and they said I red lit. Yeah. I mean, I thought I was late. I was like, I'm late. Swear to God. Hey, have you seen it?
What?
Because it said I red lighted.
You red lit?
That's what they said. I lost. I red lit.
Okay. After this round, we'll look at it.
It's really up top, but I'm like on the gate. Hey, I got something to show you, Chuck.
Okay. All right, so Kai Kelly red lit, Ryan Martin wins, and Kai Kelly brought me a video. It does look like he didn't red light. Trans brake is on, I see it. Sometimes it's a delay, but I'm looking at the tire at the same time. Green light's on.
car hasn't moved.
I mean, I ain't let go of the butt. I mean, I was late. That's what I'm saying.
So what Kai is forgetting here is that we all agreed to use this tree. So with the green bulb in the yellow socket, if you guess on this tree, you're gonna go red.
Yeah.
I probably need to look at the time slips.
They're drawing
Make
chips.
sure that it wasn't deep staged or anything. Okay, let's find a finish line view, bring it to me. Let's get with Ryan, let's us three discuss this, okay? I understand why Kai is pissed off. He's still mad about Bowling Green. He's gonna have to be able to race in about 30 to 40 minutes. If he's not ready, then we're just moving on to second round.
We need a 9/16 and an impact. Chuck said we gotta re-race that race because something happened with the tree. Man, that sucks. We put Ryan Martin out and he was #1 in points. That was my whole strategy. And now I got a hurt motor.
They're letting Ryan go, Kai.
The 405 is in the house.
Morning. That's dude.
The rules are rules, and I gotta keep this race moving along.
The mistress in right lane, taking on the big cubic inch nitrous motor Ryan Hall. Here we go, folks. Little silver car prime coming at you. Moving on to the next round, Ryan Hall had issues.
First round we drew Steve Wiley. He's a fast truck, but I got something for him. I'm not one bit scared.
So here we go. Steve Wiley in the left lane. Brad Eglin in the right lane in Luminasti. Is he going to be able to take out the beast, Steve Wiley? Folks, Steve Wiley almost wrecks the car. Folks, put your hands together. That's our first round of Invitational. Right there, these guys did an amazing job of driving. Y'all give it up for Chuck Steisinger, the host of this show.
We had a little bit of controversy. Ryan Martin and Kai Kelly. Kai Kelly, it shows a red light. I've watched the video. I have a problem with the video. I have a problem with the red light. So me, Ryan Martin, and Kai Kelly are gonna make a call amongst us. If we can't come to an agreement, then we are not re-racing.
Okay, they're gonna go have a powwow real quick.
So here's the problem I had. Okay, there you go.
Green light's on, my trans brake light's off.
And the red light's not on. Oh no. I mean, that's not the professional thing.
We gotta fix it.
I know, I'm
so
gonna
if somebody
fix it.
needs to get treated,
I know.
if
So
that's
let me
really
go.
an issue.
So hang tight. With $40,000 and a potential points shakeup on the line, I have to have more information. Since this is a professional track, I decided to go up to the tower and check the times. That will tell me exactly when Kai and Ryan left the starting line, according to the tree.
You can see your top amber came off first, so you did leave first.
Yeah, I left first, but I didn't realize.
Go real slow past it.
Doesn't show a red light.
I see your point. Instant green, you didn't red light. Yeah, I mean, pro tree, you red lit.
Is it
You
red?
didn't red light by much. That was that 001 red. I'm saying we're using instant green.
That's a 001 red. That's what that is.
Kevin red. He went 037 positive. He red lit. I went to the tower. I got the professional numbers. Kai Kelly, red lit, 0.008, 8/1000ths of a second. He lost, he red lit, the tree did not malfunction. It told the right story. I went back and looked at the run, looked at the time slip. He had an 035 light, you had a 008 red. You did red light.
So what do you do about that? I mean, there's pictures showing that my car.
It's right though.
Steal.
Well, the problem is, here's the deal, is we're going off instant green. You see what I'm saying? You're going off instant green. So there's no green light in the
Tell Sam that I'm never coming back.
Dude, that doesn't. Guy,
you've seen the
you're
video.
a better racer.
You've seen the video. I'm
Guy,
tired
listen
of
to me.
getting.
Kai, come here. No, you're not getting. Kai, listen to me.
They said I red lighted. You seen that video?
Time slip doesn't lie, man. Sorry, bro. I'm trying to work with you.
I thought you said we was going on videos, Chuck.
Dude, I did go off the video, but I had to go to the tree.
You said on the
You
video,
red
my
lit.
car did not move. I need to go to a flashlight because we ain't track
Okay,
racing.
stop. Listen to me. The green
It's
light
hard to
is in the
listen.
yellows.
This happened twice, Chuck.
It's
He's
in the
#1 in
yellows.
points. Now I have no chance of catching him. No chance.
I ain't sure.
Yeah, I'm a racer. It does matter.
Yeah, so am I. And guess what? I just got my ass kicked by Birdman. I'm second in points, and I'm still gonna try to both of them up.
And I'm gone.
Okay, but why? Okay, but listen. You're a professional racer. Don't act like a little.
I'm not being
Stop. Dude, I'm telling you, I went to the time slip. You
Okay.
red lit.
Okay.
Just barely. You went a 008 red. You just barely red lit. Don't throw a fit about it, man. Be a man about it. All right, line up, driver's meeting, guys. We had a controversy on the tree. It did show that Kai Kelly red lit. The tree is accurate. Ryan Martin won, and we're moving on to the next round.
If he makes the best hit you think he could make right now, what's his number?
The best hit I think he makes, 412, somewhere in that area.
Okay. So if he guesses on the tree, he
Yeah.
could outrun me.
Yeah,
But if we drag race,
yeah. You guys go heads up, cut the light like you just cut.
yep.
Your car left good, everything looked good. Do the same run again, and I'm sure you hopped it up a little bit.
Yep.
You're gonna be good.
Yep.
You're gonna be good.
All right.
No pressure.
Thanks, buddy. You think he's gonna play games on the tree or no?
Nope.
You don't think he will?
No, I think he'll go straight up.
Really?
Yep.
I knew I was gonna race Kai at some point during the night. I don't know. One of those feelings, you just know it. Kai and I have raced 3 times on the street. And he kicked my every single time. Something about that I can't get around it. We have raced twice at the track, and I've kicked his both times. One of them was the big one at Bristol for $60,000. That's the biggest no prep anybody's ever had. And I won it by beating Kai in the semifinals. I'm happy, but I'm also kind of nervous because Kai is fast, really fast. He's due, you know what I mean? He's due.
You're due. You're due.
I
You're
feel
due.
like I'm
Do your
due,
thing.
Ryan.
Do your thing.
I feel like I'm due.
I feel like it's your time. Do
I'm
your
no
thing.
prepping, bro.
I know it.
I am no
Look
prepping
at it.
on a mountain.
Hey.
It's not the same car that I raced at Bristol 2-3 years ago. He's been no prepping ever since, you know? He's got big, bad power. Let's go drag race the I know Kai's good on the light, and I know Kai can 60-foot really well. And when that light came on, boom, I was off the button, and I fully expected him to be a car out.
Car started shaking halfway through the pass. His car ran perfect. My car did.
You gangster ass. You know, I was looking over going, he's not gonna let me spool. He ain't. Beat him 8. That was a
Yeah, no.
drag race, bro.
Man, I was looking over the scoreboard. I didn't know who won.
He could take advantage of the rules, but like a gangster, he sat there and he let me build boost and he let me go in. He wanted to drag race and he got one. Oh, that was one of the coolest things I've ever done. Here I am, almost the end of the night at my 4th No Prep Kings race, knowing that there is a list of bad dudes here that have not won one of these. They don't have the trophy. They never got the 40 grand.
Look, you helped me out a bunch. You helped 405 out a bunch.
The point steal, right?
The point steal's big, yeah. Lizzy went out early, great. But here come Kai from the 3rd spot. But you stopped him in his tracks. That's got a good 25-point gap.
Oh, man. Everything from here is a bonus, because I wasn't supposed to beat them anyway. So I damn sure ain't supposed to beat Bruder. So let it ride. I really do think that I can be competitive in this deal.
What do you mean you think you can beat it? You're in the finals.
Yeah, dude.
Woo!
What's up, bud? Here
Way to go!
One
Team
more.
Outcast!
More power, more power. Here it is.
Get this money,
That's it,
Outcast.
Beat him like you stole something from your mom.
That's it. We got it, bud. We got it.
One more, player.
That's it. One more.
Put Outcast on the map. All right, we're gonna race for $40,000. We have the Bruder brothers, all the way from Virginia, racing Big Chief.
Thank you.
All right, let's not waste no time. Let's draw. Get in there, big guy. Right lane is Chief. Left lane, the Bruder Brothers.
Do this, bud. How far?
Let's kick them out.
For $40,000.
One more time.
He's a legend. He's been racing for a while. I ain't scared of him, so we're gonna go up there and do our game. He ain't gonna shake us, and we're gonna put a tune-up in there. He's gonna look at the taillights.
All right, I hear him fired up. Let's get this party on the road.
Racing the Bruder Brothers, they're legends of the drag racing sport. Not many people know this, but they have every record. They've killed every class there is, and that's what they're here to do in no prep.
How many Big Chief fans we got out there?
They have a legit 200-mile-an-hour eighth mile. They can run 200. I can't. And even though I ain't got 200, I got 186. So if I can get to 186 real quick, his 200 won't catch me till after the finish line.
Colorado, here it is! The biggest race of the weekend! Going down right now!
Yeah.
Ah! Yeah. Big Chief pulls off the win. He is $40,000 richer. Wow, that little small block Pontiac just won No Prep Kings race number 6. Big Chief is your winner.
Woo! At my 4th no prep, I won the whole thing.
First things first, I got you a $7.50 that says you win. It's $8 at some places. But I want to show you something, Chief. Come here. I'm giving you $40,000 in cold hard cash. And let me tell you something. You earned that. You earned it. He got the done. He came up here to Colorado, somewhere he hadn't raced. The rest of us all raced here. He got it done when the rest of us couldn't get it done. Hats off to Big Chief. He is the king of the mountain.
It's real money.
That's real. It's real. Real money.
And I didn't race no chumps. I beat Kai Kelly, I beat Jerry Bird, and I beat Rich Bruder.
Yeah! You got it right. This mountain is mine.
At my 4th NPK race,
Either lane.
I am an NPK winner. There's guys been doing this for 3 years that don't have one of those little trophies.
Did it. Yes.
They should have never let me in this deal because now I'm gonna win everything there is.
William in the right lane. Mike Murillo versus Scooter. Scooter! Where's those number 3s? Jeff Lutz. Jeff Lutz is racing the Axeman. Yeah! Kai Kelly is racing Ryan Martin.
Party time, baby.
Wow. This is going to be a round of racing right here. The 405 has 3 of the final 4 people in the semifinal.
Well, I'm sorry to be the weak link on the team here, but I drew Lizzy Musi, so this may be the last you see of me.
She's fast, but she can be beat, too.
It's a nitrous car, though. They could have burned it up on the last round.
So what are we at? You got to take out Kai. You got to take out
Axeman.
I feel like you got that in the bag, my personal opinion.
I feel like you can beat him, no problem.
Yours is going to be tough, I agree.
Yours is going to be tough.
Probably is going to be tough, too.
Nola has made a splash this season in the top 10 standings. Scott Taylor, Kai Kelly, and Lizzy Musi all have 35 points, sharing 3rd place. They've been playing the catch-up game, but this round, they can make a real statement.
I have no strategy for you. Just do what you do.
That's good.
Yeah,
do what you do.
Just win.
Yeah.
Just win, hey.
Go team.
When you gonna race Chief?
Right now?
I mean, we gotta take him out. He can't come to No Prep Kings and win after all that.
dog. I mean, I'm glad he's here, but he can't come win first time.
No, that's gonna look bad on us. Nola drew Ryan, Murillo, and Chief. They definitely ain't no ducks in that pond. It's time to show everybody Nola's the real threat. Taking down Ryan in the process, I help us catch up in the point standing.
That'll work.
Let's go get these things ready.
All right, man.
Round 3, baby.
Team Nola, baby.
Team Nola.
Good luck.
Round 3, I drew the most popular guy here, Big Chief. Everyone always asks Kai, when am I gonna race Big Chief? So that would be right now. Yeah, being popular doesn't necessarily mean you're fast. Excuse me, we're fast, so I think we can outrun them.
Here you go. Hold it, be careful. Going into the quarterfinals, I drew Lizzy Musi, first pair up. Not exactly what I had in mind for my first no prep experience. Holy here we go, baby, here we go. But if you're gonna be the man, you gotta beat the man or the woman, whoever that may be. And as of right now, she's the man. Everyone out here expected me to fail, but here I am, I'm doing it, and all the haters can go to hell. We really needed one more lap this weekend before we went up against what's considered the cream of the crop. Man, we swung for it pretty hard. The chassis wasn't ready for it. The car starts getting loose. Before you know it, you're throwing the chutes just to try not from flipping the car over or landing in her lane. And I got clipped by a nitrous car at the finish line. Nice job. Nice job.
Sorry. Hey, that was
Nice job. Nice job. Nice job. You did good. You did real good.
Your car's freaking running fast. What the hell?
Oh, yeah, no, I don't know. The front end buckled in. Everything went to I may have hit something. I was swinging for it. Oh, my God, both of them.
Your car made a freaking hit, though. God.
It was everything I had not to let go of the button before the light come on. I was just like, oh, my God.
They dragged that light out forever, man.
Nice job. You did good. You killed it. Nice job. A nitrous car drove around me. Damn it. Again.
Team Nola is close to getting to the semifinals, so we're gonna, if we made it this far, we're gonna make it.
Who you got this next round?
Scooter.
Oh, boy.
I am not looking forward to running Scott. He is rolling here lately. I mean, he took out Chuck first round. He's beat some heavy hitters this year. They got a good combination. They got it figured out. So this ought to be a really good race.
All right, man. No pressure. No pressure. No pressure.
I hate that I'm the sole Texas car left because that puts a lot of pressure on me. Well, I tell you what, I've been struggling here lately. We all know that. This is my chance to move up from 19th place.
Okay, I need you to take out Scott. Scott goes one more round, then he's tied with me.
Okay.
Can't be having that.
Can't be having that.
All right, break.
Be up there.
Texas.
Hey, good job. Texas.
1, 2, 3.
Texas. Texas.
Break.
All right. Man, I can't believe the stuff Mike said about you. He said he's gonna drive right out of your life. That's what he just told me that.
Mike's definitely a tough competitor. The last few times I've raced him, he's came out on top, so we're going into it with our A game. I really need to pick up this win for Team Nola. Mike Murillo is the last man standing from Texas, so if I can get lucky and take him out here, it'll just be us in Oklahoma. The race between me and Mike was very close. Tonight, we racked up another 15 points. Hopefully that'll keep us in the same spot in the point standing.
Oh, this is rolling, boys. Going into this round, what I'm pretty sure happened is he underestimated it and he didn't try to turn his up at all. And hence we beat him by a
That was a good run, brother.
Dude,
good
that
run.
had
Good
to
run.
been one of the best moves.
Good run. That's our best run right there.
So I was hoping to get Ryan because I raced so many times. I was wanting Ryan. But I think with what it's running, just move it up a little and just. I think it's fine. I think I'm faster than him anyway.
We want to beat ourselves.
That duck.
Drew Jeff Lutz in the third round. He's outran me a couple times, but I believe this time's gonna be a little different.
Go Team Virginia. We're with the team of one.
All we can do. OKC, I think they're a bunch of I plan on setting them on fire.
In the third round, I drew Axeman. I'm 7-0 against him. I'm not real concerned about him.
Wow, what a drag race. The Axeman was loose all the way down through there, and Jeff Lutz walks away as your winner.
I was about to you up.
I know, you tell me that all the time.
I was about to you
I
up.
love
I'm
you
telling
guys. You know that. Always.
He's lucky. I was about to him up. I'm telling you.
Hey, it's better to be lucky than good. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yep. One of these days, though.
Oh, yeah. Even though we lost, we noticed on our data that the car was pulling a lot harder, so we're kind of excited about that because we know we're running faster. We're running as fast as we need to be. Now, after going 3 rounds, I know I have enough points now. I won't be tired or have to race my way in for the next race, and that's big. All day, I hadn't had to lift, and I'm like, beside this one dude. I got to lift.
Well, it's always a pleasure racing. Yo, who'd you end up getting?
Scott Taylor.
I got Giuseppe.
For you also.
Second round, I drew Giuseppe Gentile. Even though I had trouble spooling up, I made it to the semifinals last year. Hopefully, I can get past Giuseppe and into round 3.
I think what we need to do is we're going to give him time to spool. We'll courtesy stage him. We'll give him some time to spool up. He's struggling to spool right now. So I'm going to pre-stage it, and then he's going to build boost before he goes in. Build boost, go in, and then we'll go in. We'll do that, yeah. And make it a fair race, man. If we got it, we'll beat him. This is the first time we've raced Lutz. I know racing Lutz is going to be tough, but I'm going to give him the time he needs on the tree. We're here to race and not play games. I'm going to give him the time he needs to spool up, and then I'm going to outrun him. All right? We got to do the
Oh, my God. Dude, it gets worse.
Oh, I was like, oh.
I know, I'm thinking,
I'm like, what's going on? He's not going to go in, but I waited.
It sat at 2,800, and I'm like, oh, my
I started
God.
to spool, and then I'm like, oh, my car almost shut off because I gave a little gas. I'm like, ugh. But at the end, man, that was a good race.
Nice.
It was close.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yep.
What's up?
Turning it up.
So you got Scott Taylor.
I got him.
I just raced him.
Yep. I didn't get to see it.
Here's what I learned, though. It was a terrible pass, and I still almost caught him. So what I'm getting at is, don't trip over yourself. I'm pretty sure you can outrun him.
Okay.
Get him on the light, and I don't think you have anything to worry about.
Okay.
And that'll solidify your spot, keep another New Orleans guy
Get
away.
him behind us, yeah. Third round, I drew Scott Taylor. I've been struggling all day to build boost. If I could spool up before I bump into the beams, I will have enough horsepower to outrun Scott Taylor.
So here's the deal. A lot of the other people that he's raced and other racers that came to me and said, it's not really fair because when they turn on a bulb, he turns on 2 instantly. Why let him do that every single time when it's his problem? So I think I'm just gonna let him stage first and then I'll bump in.
You know how me and you always talk about we're too nice and it screws us? Now that's one of the times you're gonna screw yourself.
He's been 3 different people already come to me and said, don't give in to what he's asking for. He's gonna ask to let him spool up and stage. Here in Colorado, Jeff Lutz has been waiting on his opponent to light the first bulb, and then he's just going in on them both bulbs at one time. That's the same thing Ryan did to me, and it's not gonna happen again. It gives them time to spool up, but it rushes their opponent. With Jeff lighting both bulbs at once, that definitely puts us at a huge disadvantage. When I go in, I have to mash the trans brake button, I have to put the gas pedal on the floor, and all that time has to happen before the light comes on. It's just not enough time, and I'm not gonna be rushed.
The gamblers are all gambling on Scott Taylor down here on the line. is not gonna go in first. Scott Taylor will not go in first. We might be here for a while. Who's gonna go in first and light the top bowl? As you know, Jeff Lutz has a hard time spooling. He wants Scott Taylor to go in. Let's go!
Sucks. Do what you do. Yeah.
You're a real piece. I didn't know you were dirty like that. That is.
How's that dirty?
You knew what the you was doing. You're a piece.
And you, yeah.
Yeah, you're a piece.
Coming from you, dude.
Yeah.
Hey.
That
how should you get to stay double above everybody every time?
Yeah, I got you, buddy. If you needed that win like that, you got it, you idiot. I thought you were way cooler than that.
What did I do?
You know what you did. You know what you did.
What did I do? Tell me what I did wrong.
You know what you did.
What did I do wrong?
It's all right, brother. The whole world will see what you did.
Did I stage like a normal racer?
I got you, buddy.
You sure did? Well, no, you didn't get me.
You go yourself. All the racers have been given courtesy because we're on the, we're mile high here. The altitude sucks. And Axeman's a perfect example. He's a man. He waited till Chief spooled up, put it in, ready to go. Not Scott Taylor. He's from the dirty South. They call it that for a reason, apparently. That's how he is. He did me dirty. I'm not the type of guy to call somebody a piece of I've never done that before. That man right there ruined it for me. But you know what? Karma will get him.
Turn the first bulb on. So I wouldn't turn it on either. So we sat there. Well, then he double bumped me. Then I said, no, he's got to come back out. Hey, it's racing. That's normal. Well, when I run Lutz, I didn't want to go in, turn the first bulb on because I knew what he'd been doing all day. He'd been just running in and turning two bulbs on at once, and that's not really courtesy staging. So I sat there for just a second, and then he double bumped me. That's not allowed. So I just backed him out. So then I turned on one bulb, he turned on the next bulb, I turned on the next bulb, and he turned on the next bulb, and it's a race then. We raced, it was fair and square, and I won. But some people don't see it that way.
Yeah, talk about how you cheated.
How'd I cheat? How'd I cheat? You can't double bulb anybody, it's part of the rules. Guess everybody needs to read them. I definitely take pride on being a fair racer. Double bulbing is not allowed. I wish the fans could understand he double bulbed me, so he's the only one that done any wrong.
Everybody here, besides him, has changed their sprite so they can spool. Everybody's fighting to spool. And I get it. Jeff's the type of guy that he knows that the rules. Jeff cannot be mad about that outcome.
Oh, he's furious. He
can't be.
If it goes A to B, and goes what we think it's going to go, then it'll be a good start, and it'll be all right. Normally, I would draw out of the bucket because I have a fast enough car to do so. But today is a little bit different. Last night during Grudge racing, I heard a motor, I spun the tires, I did everything but a good pass.
I understand where you're at.
Yeah,
The championship.
Yeah, it's tough, man. And I fought that because I'm not the dude to take the call-outs like that. I didn't want to do it, and everybody was like, man, you got to do it. So today, I'm going into this race, and I don't have any good data, and I don't have any good passes on this racetrack. And I can see this points championship closing in. Kai Kelly is 30 points behind me, Lizzy is 40 points behind me, and Scott Taylor is 60 points behind. Winning the final 2 races earns you 90 points, so no lead is safe. Every round they go farther than me cuts my lead by 5 points today, and even 10 points in Texas, because it's double points. And I've got to do whatever I need to do to try to take advantage of one more test pass.
Nice job, baby. Nice job.
It was a really good, clean pass. Great data for the next run, and we're ready for round 2. First good hit of the weekend.
You never know about Randy. He may make a Hail Mary pass and run good, or he may have all sorts of problems, but we felt it was good for our team to take the call out, and that's what we're going to do. So hopefully we're advancing the next round and, just take the points where we can get them. I know they call you the professor and all, but I think I schooled you, son.
That's all right.
Good job, buddy. You got one coming, don't you?
No, I tell you what, I'm glad you got. Go on and win this thing.
We're gonna try, man. If I do, I'll take care of you. How about that? All right. You know, going into this round, we've been plagued with just bull problems that shouldn't be happening, but that's racing. It comes with it. This is actually the first time we're not babysitting an oil leak. We're trying to fix this, or just some rinky-dink bull trying to fix, and hey, we're feeling good about it. All we can do now is focus on the data that we got, improve the tune-up, go in the second round with a little confidence.
Obviously, my boy Ryan Martin has the best chance of any 405er to win the championship. We're coming in here number 5 in points, and with 90 points still up for grabs, I could still win it all. So I took Kamikaze's call out to get another round under my belt and to get ready for round 2. Turning that up early, I think helped. I pulled the chute, and man, it didn't even feel like it was open. So we was hauling ass on that run. And by the looks of that hood, she was boogieing. So do the normal deal, get it cooled down. Let's get it ready for next round, and we'll go draw chips.
It's a tough situation for beat drawing Lizzy. On one hand,
Texas and NOLA, they're trying to team up to make sure the 405 doesn't win.
But on the other hand, I'm not that far behind Lizzy.
I'm here for $40,000, and I'm here to end my season on a good note.
And don't worry about who wins or loses, because y'all got to race each other finally. You know?
Yeah, so I drew Kayla first round, but you know how that whole deal, me and her had a little bad blood between each other. I don't know, it all started out about being the queen of no prep, which I could care less about. Queen, president, whatever you want to call it, I could care less. I drew Kayla round 1. This race needed to happen for the longest time, and it finally did. Everyone wants to see this race, so hopefully we can look over some data and come up with a tune-up to hopefully outrun her. Good race.
Not how I want to go in the first round. Ryan Martin get caught out by a car that don't even have a transmission in it. Huh? Yeah, Dominator caught him out. Now, I heard this transmission was broke last night. I'm sure it's broke today, you know? So, obviously going into round 1, I wanted to draw Ryan Martin. We got to get him out of the way. Putting him out first round, it would have been huge for the whole team. Turns out, Ryan gets caught out by Dominator with a broke car. I think that's chicken. I didn't call out no duck. Why should he? I'm gonna earn my championship if I win it.
This season, I have destroyed 2 motors.
had a major issue in the right lane.
So, today, I borrowed a big blower car, and it's very interesting who I drew the first round. Cody Baker, big blower car. So it's gonna be a race of the blower cars. Texas versus Oklahoma coming up next. Personally, this season has been a big letdown for me. I'm gonna put that behind me because the 405 needs to get together, take out Team Nola. We've got to work together to win that championship.
Good job, man.
Thanks, brother.
Car ran great. We got a new supercharger, new hat. Fuel system is totally different, so every pass that we make, we can work on the car, and it's just gonna keep getting faster.
Woo!
So we drew Birdman. He didn't know me the first time I raced him, but now he knows we're pretty fast, so it's gonna be a little harder for us. So we're gonna have to put in a strong tune-up to get around him, because he's probably one of the best on a no-prep track like this, that's for sure.
I knew how fast Giuseppe was, so I knew what kind of tune-up I needed. And everything worked out perfectly all the way to the last 10 feet. Right at the finish line, I knocked the tire off, and as soon as I came off the throttle, bam, he came right around me. Good drag race, man.
Yeah, man, that's good race. Yeah, man, yeah. Right, I'm gonna try. Yeah.
But since we're in Memphis, we got to talk about JJ. Unfortunately, he got knocked out early, but he isn't going anywhere. He's looking to set up some more races.
Look, this is your hometown. When in Rome, do what the Romans do. So if you want to race, man, we're gonna give you your race.
Here's how I feel. Let's do 1 and 1. 1 with JJ the boss, and 1 with the girl. Precious Cooper, the queen of the streets. She driving.
All right. How about a grand? How about a grand each race? A grand each race.
You got a bet for your money.
Yep. Shake it. Lock it up.
It's locked.
JJ. Much respect, dude. Much
All right.
respect. Hell yeah.
While they get ready, we're on to round 3. These racers have made plenty of passes. Guarantee it, they're gonna turn it up, add power. This final 8 is gonna be off the hook. But as always, who you draw determines which tune-up you put in your car.
Basically, right now, I take everybody but you.
Yeah, it's exactly the same thing.
Well, obviously, I didn't make it to this elite group. Congratulations, guys. Badass.
Hell yeah.
I see some fast out here, though. And then there's this guy.
Yeah. Hey, at least I'm standing over here. At least I'm standing over here, right?
Regardless,
Hold on.
let's get this done.
You stand over here when you win, right?
Get this done. It's time for round 3. We've got 8 racers left, battling it out for $50,000. First up, we got Murder Nova versus Jerry Bird.
We just drew Sean. It's gonna be a tough one. He's always tough.
Good race, right there. Next up, we got Memphis's last man standing, Brian Britt versus Sean Wilhoit out of Texas.
I'm the last Memphis Street Outlaw guy in this deal. We're down to 8 cars. I'm gonna do my best to take it to the top and see if we can't keep that 50K right here in Memphis.
Number 3.
Next up, Scott Taylor versus B-Rad. Scott Taylor and B-Rad.
Good luck, brother.
Uh-oh. It says Scott on his shirt.
Nice.
It's in case he forgets whose it is.
That just leaves the Megalodon and Ryan Martin. I'm gonna get mine back, huh?
Tell you what, I'm out. I kicked the rods, brother. That's you, baby.
Okay.
In round 2, Megalodon beat Swamp Thing, but while doing it, threw a rod through the oil pan. Megalodon is down and out. That means Ryan gets to make a bye run and move into the semifinals.
I hate that.
Damn, this sucks.
This loss right here is hard. It's part of the game. Like I was telling Lutz, when you turn both those bulbs on and you let the button go, you agree to what's just about to happen. It happened relatively.
So Ryan Martin, make sure and put down. Megalodon, put broke, so they'll know Ryan Martin's gonna have a bye.
And now, while everyone gets ready to race, we got the grudge race between Farm Truck and Precious Cooper in Old Heavy.
All right, folks, that's going to bring us to the Farm Truck versus Old Heavy race. Let's see what Precious Cooper's got in Old Heavy. Or we got Farm Truck. And nobody was down.
Get him done! Get him done!
That's not what. No. Listen. There was no one down there. Let's bring them up here. Precious and Farm Truck. They'll tell the truth.
I agree.
They're both honorable.
Deal.
That was a hell of a race.
Oh, good job, guys.
One thing
about that. Farm Truck and Precious are gonna call it right. Damn, that girl can drive.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Don't you?
Oh, they ain't gonna lie about it.
Who was it? Wait on Precious. Don't tell him.
Okay, yeah.
Wait to Precious. Keep it sacred. Keep it sacred. Wait on Precious.
It was close, I'll tell you that.
That was a race, dude.
Oh, it was.
It was a race.
It was.
Shake your hand. Good job. Much love, man.
The queen of the streets.
You got me.
Now me and you gotta go at it.
Okay, all right.
Both kids.
We'll do that.
Oh!
Wow, Precious Cooper edges out Farm Truck by a bumper. And before JJ lines up against Farm Truck, it's time for round 3 of the No Prep Invitational. First race of round 3, Murder Nova versus Jerry Bird.
Just 2 turns. Right there? Okay. We gotta get up there. We're first race.
We just drew Sean. It's gonna be a tough one. He's always tough.
Murder Nova.
What the?
There's aluminum all caked on the threads laying under your car.
Transmission, I think.
Converter bolts. Yeah, no, as soon as he revved it up, I knew what it was. Converter bolts.
Unfortunate break for Midwest Street Cars right here. Sean Ellington out. Jerry Bird gonna send it.
With Murder Nova breaking in the burnout box, Jerry Bird gets a bye run all the way to the semifinals.
Just lost all my torque converter bolts. I just put them back in 2 days ago. Hey, them bitches were tight. I hope it didn't hurt the block.
I was gonna wait on him. What happened? I don't like winning like that. I wanted to race him. He wouldn't have won. He wouldn't have won on that pass.
Precious Cooper inched out Farm Truck in race 1, but now Farm Truck has a chance for revenge. This time with JJ DeBoss behind the wheel.
All right, folks, we got a JJ DeBoss in Old Heavy going against Farm Truck and Farm Truck. I'm gonna run down to the 8th mile and call it like I sees it.
Hey, dude. Much love, dude. Now we got a rivalry, don't we? Hell yeah.
1-1 now.
Good job,
We back next time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
Dude.
All right, man. Appreciate you, dude.
I thought I had him. I grabbed a second kid and I did turn
Started reeling him in a little bit. Damn, dude. Now
next time.
Yeah, next time. We'll do it again.
All right.
All right.
Hell yeah.
What a class act, dude. He's a class act.
He's a class act, but now we got a rivalry.
I'm sorry, Lizzy. These guys are rude.
Don't forget, there is a bounty on Ryan Martin's back. So, Brandon James, if you beat Ryan Martin here in the first round, we are going to put an additional $2,000 in your pocket. That bounty goes up every round that Ryan Martin continues in the race. But if Ryan Martin wins the entire event, he gets that bounty money of $10,000. Number 7s. Oh my gosh. The 7th pair will be Lizzy Musi and Ryan Martin. Woo boy. Okay, drivers, go back to the pits and get your cars ready and get them in the staging lanes. Let's get this on.
So this is pretty much what we raced her with last night.
Well, we're gonna live and die by it.
Yep.
How are you racing next?
Lizzy. I got Lizzy next. Second round, I got Lizzy. I raced her last night. We've raced a bunch lately. Seems like every time I turn around, I'm always racing her in the grade 8, and I always end up with her at least once in the Invitational. We've had a pretty good run against her. I think I think we have a pretty good shot. I'm gonna go right now and go watch. Temperature's going down. Track should come around to us. The one great thing is all the 405 didn't draw each other. How cool would it be if we can all end up in the next round? That would be pretty awesome. So, we'll see what happens.
Get it, dog.
Thanks, man.
Now I got the lovely Ryan right now.
I think the left lane to me is better.
You think so?
I do.
I might be joining you guys here shortly. Second round, end up drawing Ryan Martin. And that's when, felt like we didn't have enough passes to get to where we want to be to run Ryan. The car is not 100%. I'm like on edge.
I know.
Normally
I got
ain't.
butterflies right now.
I know. I'm normally not.
I know.
Yeah, I got butterflies. Yeah, damn it. Stupid. When you run Ryan, you gotta throw the kitchen sink at it. So we had to put a fast tune-up in it. We can't just leave anything on the table. We have to beat this guy. I mean, there has to be a stop to him, and I feel like we have a car that could do it, but we're not all the way there.
Over in the left lane, representing Team NOLA, Lizzy Musi. She has got a tough draw. Because over in the right lane, your current points leader from the 405, Ryan Martin.
You okay? You okay, baby?
The door's stuck.
Gotta check on Lizzy, make sure she's okay.
You all right?
No.
No? Okay, where are you hurt? Your head? Hold tight for a minute. We're gonna get you out of here, okay? Ready, Kyle? Go 1, 2.
My head.
Guys, everyone that's not in PPE, move away from my phone.
Yes, sir. I understand.
You okay?
Okay.
It's out of the way. It's out of the way. It's out of the way.
Let me get your daughter out.
Can you feel me touching you?
It hurts right here because it's
sure,
slammed back and forth.
Okay. Good. Are you able to open your eyes and look at me? Can you blink your eyes? What day is it?
I don't even know.
Do you know what city you're in?
Huh?
Do you know what city you're in?
I thought you said what seat I'm sitting in. My
Yeah,
car.
well, that makes sense. What city are you in?
Tucson.
All right, we'll help you on that then. Exactly like you normally do, just conscious.
You dizzy?
You dizzy? All yours.
Are you nauseous?
Yeah.
Once you keep your worst behind you, walk to your left, okay? Turn your...
I'm good. Stop. I'm not laying on that.
Sit down on it.
I'm not laying on that.
We're not going anywhere. We're going to just sit down on it.
How about we walk you to the back of our ambulance?
Yeah. My head hurts. We got ready for this round. We do our burnouts, and this is what I remember. As soon as that light turned green, I felt like I left on them really good. Right around 330 feet, it shook a little bit. The car just got loose, turned left, right into the wall. Still got the win, not the way I wanted to.
Bright light affecting you right there?
Yeah. This is probably one of the most gnarliest crashes I've dealt with in my career racing. When I hit that first time, it literally shook my head sideways, back and forth, and everything was spinning. I was like literally out of it. The longer you race, the faster you go. It's gonna happen. It's all part of it. We're out here, it's competitive, and we gotta do what we gotta do.
We got to see if he's man enough not to make you go across the scales or not. But you won that race.
Tell him get all the stuff piled in the car and weigh it.
You got to be with it. Though. Why? You got to be with it.
We'll get you in the car if that's what he wants to do.
Just stop at the scales and let you stand on it.
Don't pass the scales with his car. Ryan's weighing his car.
You still here?
Yeah.
They say you didn't see a cross or anything? So
No, she won. Yeah, but Ryan's scaling his car right now. We gotta unload it at the scale.
How are we gonna scale it?
Unload it on the scales, put all the pieces on there.
Yeah.
You want her to weigh?
No, don't do that. No. Yep. No problem. Is she gonna be all right?
No, we're gonna go to the hospital.
Yeah.
We're gonna roll her over on the gurney, weigh that, and then weigh the gurney.
Oh yeah, no, don't worry about it.
You know the car's.
I know it. Look, I know the deal. It's all good. Yep.
Man, we sitting here having a meeting about how bad we sucked yesterday. You know the winner of the Grade 8 last night?
Robin, yeah, he won.
Me and Scott both shook his hand and let him build a boost for 30 seconds before we come in.
Go ahead and say it. Y'all done.
You say it.
I guess y'all
tell
want
us how you
generous.
tell us how you feel. Just tell us.
So what we got going on here? You doing this call out? You get any free rounds?
So we are at Vandermeer Speedway, and today is the Invitational race. Unfortunately, I don't have my car here because I had a mishap in Tucson, Arizona. I ended up getting the win regardless, but my car is not in the greatest shape. Right now, it's getting repaired at Robert Hayes' shop. So today, I am racing the Firebird that actually Vandermeer Speedway let me borrow to get my points. It's not fast, but I'm here just trying to get points. I decided to call out Kai. The reason for it is I'd rather give him a chance than anyone else.
Lizzy, you want to call me out? Gotcha.
You there?
I'm against that.
Not today.
We are here in Colorado, Vandermeer Speedway, No Prep Kings race number 11. And today is the day, the main event, the Invitational class. Racing on this mountain has its struggles. As you know, the air is thin. Our turbo guys are struggling to spool up and even make enough power. But today, the weather much better than last night. The sun is out. It's warm though, which is gonna make that air even thinner, less power. Let's see if the sun being on the track helps it.
Look at this.
Damn. Wow.
So different than yesterday, huh?
Oh my God, it's so tight now.
Yeah.
That's gold.
You can turn it up, huh?
Oh my.
You ready to go?
Yeah, we're gonna turn it up big time.
Okay.
Coming in today, Ryan Martin is still #1 in points, but last night went red in the semifinals of the Grade 8. No points for Ryan Martin. And Ryan Martin goes red. Kai Kelly had a chance last night to make up some room, but was unable to do so. Robin Roberts took home the win in those 20 extra points. It's no secret that turbo cars are having issues on this mountain. What we saw last night from Team NOLA is something that is really interesting because I feel like everybody's being a little too nice to each other. They're catering to other guys' needs. They really need to just run their own race.
So everybody's seen Lizzy wreck her car last week. She's #3 in points, and the last 3 races are 1.5 points and double points. So it makes sense for her to show up here, borrow somebody's car, and get 10 points. She decided since I was #2 in points that she wanted to call me out, give me a first round bye, pretty much. I got a few phobias, and that's one of them. Every time somebody calls me out first round, I lose second round. It just always happens. But I'm gonna put that behind me, and I'm gonna take her call out, let her get her 10 points, gives me a free 10 points, gives Adam a shot at the track. It should be a good deal.
Should I leave in second? It seems like third was better than anything. It felt like when you were moving first.
Just put it in first gear.
Yeah.
And don't use the trans brake. When the light goes green, hit it.
Yeah, okay. When I drive my car, I know my motor. I know my car. I know what to listen to. I know what to feel. This car, I don't know nothing about it. The stuff I do for points, you know? You gotta do what you gotta do.
Nice pass in the right lane. Lizzy over there in the borrowed car puts on down through there. So Kai Kelly will go on to the second round, gets those points.
Good after me.
You done good.
You done good.
Thank you.
I love you, baby.
How'd it drive?
It wasn't bad, just foot braked it. Got my 10 points. I know, we just keep pushing, tugging along until we get Bonnie back on the track.
Sure, he'll be nervous Nelly about that accident, but sure. Like I said, he hasn't made it in second gear clean yet. I mean, if it goes, like I said, that thing will run good, other than it's up here on the hill. So
I'm still so elated about winning last night. Now we go up first round and I draw Dominator. Now, the beauty in that is he's another turbo car. He's been slow.
Justin, I guarantee, is nervous because he got Kayla.
Oh yeah, he's running pretty good.
Yeah, she said they were down. She was down like 12 pounds of boost or something.
Last time we raced him, he beat us. Time before that in Tucson, he beat us because we stumbled on the line, the car just shut off. So sometimes weird things happen with us in Dominator. You know, it's still a challenge. He's a good racer. He's going to get down that track, so we're going to try and go real fast.
Do something. Oh, yeah, I am. That's the plan.
Do something.
Hey,
you got nothing to lose.
Yeah, I don't. I mean,
what I saw yesterday, that was one of the fastest cars here, so you have nothing to lose.
He's beat me twice, and I beat him 3 times.
Yeah.
Okay, so we drew Robin Roberts. We're the second pair down the track. The hot topic earlier was Robin has trouble spooling. I can't make enough boost here. Like, we were pulling out of the staging lanes, and he asked me how long it was going to take me to spool because it was taking him 8 seconds. So he didn't ask for a favor. He just wanted to know where we were at.
Mine takes 8 seconds to spool. That's just how long it takes. I don't know how long yours takes.
7.
Oh, well, then we're the same boat. I caught him in the staging lanes. We had, we're buddies, so we had talks about stuff. And I said, well, how long you taking to spool? He said 7. I said, well, I've taken 8, so everything should be fine. We'll have a good run.
All right, here we go. Second pair here in the first round of Invitational. Going to be a good one over in this left lane. That is going to be Dominator going up against your grade 8 winner last night. Over here in the right lane, that is going to be Robin Roberts. Robin Roberts. Turbo on turbo crime coming at you right here.
Go up there, pull into the line, start to come up and boost, and it just won't go. And when I let go, I knew it wasn't going to go, and it didn't. It came out real soft. Then the boost came on, and I started to catch him, but there just wasn't enough real estate. So, yeah, good for him. He gets to go on, and we'll go home and get ready for Norwalk.
Who'd you drop?
Swanson.
He's been rolling pretty decent.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone has.
Yeah.
It's been so close between everyone lately. It's like getting to the point where you got to have turned up every single time.
I know. Round 2, I get Justin Swanstrom. This should be one hell of a race. We're 5th, he's 3rd. There's so many challenges in this one, and I just want to go up there and take it to him. If we get him, we're going to get him on the top. We're going to pass him the last 80 feet, you know. The run before, we broke an oil line right at the top of the track, so I shut the engine off, and that's when the smoke started coming in. I didn't know what it was. I jumped out, checked the turbos, checked everything else. When we get it back, it's just a fitting, so easy for us. How we beat Justin, we're gonna try and be fast in the middle, enough that we're still with him. Once we get over the bump, rolling.
Going up for second round chip draw, we drew Robin Roberts. He's made great passes all weekend, so I know it's going to be a tough race, but I think I got a car that can go out there and beat him. The track is very tricky right now. It is hot out there. The sun is just straight beaming on it. My game plan is to go out there and do my job, try to cut a light, try to stay out front. Hopefully we can get this round win, get some more points, and keep going rounds and see if we can win this deal.
Folks, here we go. Next pair is going to be Robin Roberts in the left lane and Justin Swanstrom in the right.
I got to get up there.
You see it? Watch your back!
That's the kind of knock you out right there. Yeah, that was a hard hit. And I hope he's all right.
All right, folks, so we're going to be down momentarily. Robin Roberts hard into the wall down there, right at mid-track.
I think it broke the steering, and then he couldn't do.
I was like freaking out in the car because I didn't really know what was going on. And they're like, oh, you're wrecked, you're wrecked. And big cloud of smoke. I don't know what was there, but I told him, I said, I'm down there at the other end of the track. So then I knew that Robin must have wrecked, came over in my lane.
Everything you over there,
Me and Robin, we're good friends. I left the car and everything there. I just wanted to make sure Robin was good. So I got on a golf cart. A bunch of people were already there.
Hang on.
Hey, look at me.
Look at me, Robin.
Look at me.
Robin.
We were just trying to help to get him out of the car.
Robin,
Robin,
please.
listen to me. You don't fight.
Squeeze my hand. Squeeze it.
No.
Don't
Relax.
fight me.
Heads up, heads up, heads up. Watch that shaft. Get my name. Look, coming out. Call him. And they finally got him out of the car. Move tight. Okay. He took a pretty hard hit. It messed the car up pretty bad. That's got him. It's fine. Look at him. I hate it throwing him around. Don't worry about it. Okay. Don't tell him. Never do. All right, big man. Hey, stand on that side. He did have to go to the hospital, but he was starting to get his functions back. I'm glad that he was able to get out of the car. That's a good sign. And we're just going to get back here. We're going to go through the car, make sure we got everything looked over, and try to get ready for the next round. All cleaned up, all good?
I think so. They ain't gonna send us down there if it's not right.
Yeah, no, I know.
Second round drivers meeting, I draw Jim Howe. He's one of the fastest cars on the property right now. These screw blowers are fast. We gotta give it its all because his fast. I think I've got the better lane. So, you know what? It's anybody's race right now, so we're gonna give her hell.
Good luck, baby.
The pressure's on Ryan. This is his to lose. But if I can help by taking Jim Howe out, that's how we're going to help Ryan. Ryan got a pretty good draw this round. He's got Giuseppe, and Ryan's last pass was fast. So, you know, we just got to capitalize on everything we can. I'm going to try to beat Jim and hopefully just move on.
So second round, we've drawn Jeff Lutz. Jeff's a good friend, very fast car. Jeff's worked really hard this year at getting the weight out of his car. He's got a really unique combination in it. It's a conventional headed Chevrolet motor with turbos. And so because of that, he can get the car light. We know he's fast. We've raced him in John's car. So far, our runs have shown us that we've got a fast hot rod and we just need to stick to our game plan. Take one round at a time. The track is a little bumpy. It's got some issues. We drew the right lane. I'm not super excited about that because the right lane is worse than the left lane. But, you know, we'll just have to go see. We made a good pass in the right lane yesterday, so I feel like we're just going to go right to that setup and try to go A to B and get the car down the racetrack. Hopefully we can pull off a win.
Drag race. Jim Howe had to pedal, and that's all it took. Jeff Lutz moving on to the next round. Great job.
Woo! Yeah, baby! So the race against Jim, out of everybody that I had to race, I was nervous because, I mean, he drove out of Ryan's life 2 races ago by 2 cars. Well, I drove out of his life tonight, so I don't know what that means. Is this super fast? I don't know, but Junior's doing his job, that car's flying, and we got the win against Jim Howe. We're moving on. Everything running through my head, watching Robin go through what he just went through, and, you know, Junior, yeah, he gave me a hot rod. He gave me a hot rod. Wow.
Here we are in Tucson, Arizona for our 4th event in the No Prep Kings Invitational Race Series. Just a few minutes south of Interstate 10, located on the Pima County Fairgrounds, Tucson Dragway is one of the nation's most active drag racing facilities. Throughout the year, they hold a ton of race events, including the Fall Fuel Extravaganza, the Summit Series team races, and Drag Weekend West. The weather here is great, but being in the middle of the desert means this track gets dusty, and in the no prep world, that just means another layer of difficulty getting to the finish line. Our 32 racers have just arrived and are already getting ready to compete for a cash prize of $40,000. Before our event kicks off in the morning, we're gonna give everyone a chance to do a little bit of grudge racing, collect some data so they can use in round 1 tomorrow morning.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, fireball versus the death trap. Get on your feet, folks. This is going to be a good one. Wow, put your hands together. Great save by Chuck Sightsinger.
That was a close one. I normally don't have any problems going A to B, but the fact that I spun out and almost crashed my car means we're all gonna have to be extra careful out there because this track is extra sketchy.
Sean Wilhoit in the mistress. Randy Williams in Purple Rain, all the way from Kansas. Here we go. This should be a good one, folks.
Man, that was one of the worst wrecks I've ever seen in drag racing. This desert dust gives a whole new level of difficulty. Too little of power, and you lose the race. Too much power, and you slip and slide all the way down the racetrack.
I guess Bodie had some issues with his car last night. They stayed up all night working on a fuel system or something, so he's kind of going untested.
We're struggling right now. We're rushing. We got a whole crew busting ass trying to get this fuel line done.
Ready? Rock and roll. Gangster.
We all good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. First round call out. Doc, with his Morgan & Son power, gonna take on the twin turbo of Bodie. Here we go, Bodie's bumping him in. Trying to stay with it. Doc gets the win. Bodie did a great job of driving.
Wow. First race of the day, and Bodie's car is all over the place, sliding down the track. We knew it was slick out there, and he just proved it. Up next is Ryan Hall versus Bobby Ducote. Bobby surprised us all when he made it to the finals in Edinburgh. Let's see how he does on this track.
All right. First round, I call that Bobby Ducote 2500. My car's running all the way full tilt. I know I can outrun him. We lost a cylinder last night, worked all night thrashing on the car. Discovered this morning we had 2 cylinders down. So we got 2 dead cylinders. We're gonna run it on 6. I'm still gonna send it to the moon.
First round drivers meeting. Ryan Hall comes chirping his big tall ass on me again. Say he wants to run me for 2,500 for second pair down. And I took that. That's more money in the bank for me, babe.
Bobby Ducote, Little Legend, in the left lane. Ryan Hall in the right lane. Bobby Ducote, moving on to the next round.
Up next, we have Reaper running Ruben Ybarra. Reaper has rewrapped his car, he's had trouble launching lately, and hopefully he's got it ironed out because he's one of the 405ers.
Ruben Ybarra, all the way from Brownsville, Texas.
I feel a little bit nervous because we thrashed all night with the car. Got it done this morning. We're kind of sketchy about it, but we're gonna do the best we can.
So you think you got it?
Oh yeah, we're gonna run right the fuck over that guy. Called out Shannon Poole, also known as Big Dookie. He's got a beautiful Corvette, probably weighs 1,600 pounds. Going up against my 3,200 pound street car, it's a long drive home to know you got ran over by a 3,200 pound small tire car.
Shannon Poole taking on Eric Bain in Boosted Ego. Shannon Poole all over bouncing the front end. What about that, folks? Boosted Ego on 28-10-5s. Moving on to the next round.
Up next is Jason Lancaster versus Amarillo Mike.
My name's Mike Lamberson. I'm from Amarillo, Texas. They call me Amarillo Mike. I drive a 79 Z28 Camaro.
I've changed my whole setup to get more aggressive after it. because last race I got beat by Ryan Martin.
All right, here comes Jason Lancaster in the Unicorn in the right lane. Amarillo Mike in the left lane. Getting out of shape takes the win. Scott Taylor coming up. Jerry Bird from New Orleans, Louisiana. Jerry Bird is out front, wiggles around.
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm good, bro.
Tree came down, left the starting line, the car went straight as an arrow. I look over on the left, I see Jerry coming at me. It's like he's half in the air and half on the ground.
I was trying to reach up and grab the chute because I felt it moving around. I couldn't find the handle. It just, I mean, it happened so quick, though. Next thing I know, it's like the car just flipped over and it was on the roof. That was brand new. It was a beautiful car. Now it's a wrecked piece of shit.
All right, boss. All right, you want to push me up and then I'll get in?
Hey.
Where's my jacket? So I drew Caleb for the second round, and I'm not feeling too good about that one. Something about chicks in race cars, that's just beyond me. I don't know. They kick every time. Kayla's beat me before. Lizzy beat me. Drawing a chick in second round, I'm thinking, yep, here we go. She's fixing to kick my Plus, Kayla's a really good driver, a really good team, a really good combination. Everything they have is on point to win races. So I don't want to race her.
My record against Big Chief is good. I beat him every time I've lined up with him. Today, my car is being a little psychotic. But hopefully we have a handle on it this round, and A to B, I think, beats Chief every time here.
So on that race, I do believe Chief is the winner due to a cross in the left lane.
I got the block!
I'm building boost, and then I'm trying to go in. I'm hitting the button, and it's not doing anything. And I start freaking out, and I start hitting the button even more. And then out of nowhere, everything shuts off, the whole power, everything. Something killed the entire car.
It took off like a rocket. It was all good. I pulled third gear. It took me left, then back to the right.
When I saw her hit the cone, I fired the car up, put it in gear, and drove down the track, and I got the W. She's doing some wheeling out there, wasn't you? That was wild looking from where I was sitting. I was like, dang, she's out there wheeling it.
It lost a tire quick. Like
Yeah, it went that way, and I was like,
It was
good Lord.
pulling it up, and then
Nice job.
boom.
So, I don't know how this works.
Boy,
Well,
I clipped the block. You're in. I'm out.
but I red lit, but first is worse. Or did I red light? I don't even know what happened. I just know my car shut off. And I seen you clip the block on it. I'm going on, driving on, just in case.
Did you red light? I'm not.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Really don't know what the rule is. So
Congratulations
that's not
on
bad.
kicking my though, because I didn't do my.
That's not
obviously.
bad.
I couldn't. It ain't your
That's
bad.
driver error, man. I could have.
It wasn't driving. You're driving the wheels off of it.
I know better.
That's not. You're talking to the wrong person about hitting cones. I've hit cones in every place I've ever went. Calm down. Stop. Hey, stop. You're a race car driver. Stop.
Anything y'all gonna change?
I mean, and our roll bar is moving, so we neutraled it again. We moved the lockup way out. It's not gonna be the fastest pass we ever made, but it should go A to B.
I think if she can go down without lifting, she's got a real good shot.
Yeah. Racing in Idaho is definitely a disadvantage for a nitrous car. Hell, I can't even hardly breathe up here. So we're just gonna make some adjustments to our tune-up. We got to lean on our motors really hard, which is a good chance of blowing them up, but I think we can get them back where they were. We're just gonna have to run them like we normally don't run them. The last time I went up against Chuck, I wanted to beat him so bad, because, you know, he was pretty much me all season 2. You know, it's like he had something against me. So round 2, I drew Chuck. He's a big rival.
We had a little bit of controversy. Ryan Martin and Kai Kelly. Kai Kelly, it shows a red light.
Yeah, I got something to show you, Chuck.
All right, so Kai Kelly brought me a video. It does look like he didn't red light. With $40,000 and a potential points shakeup on the line, I decided to go up to the tower and check the times. He went 037 positive. He red lit.
They just said I red lighted. You seen that video?
You're a professional racer. Don't act like a little.
I'm
Okay,
not being
stop. Dude, I'm telling you, I went to the time slip. You red lit.
Okay.
Just barely. You went a 008 red. You just barely red lit. Don't throw a fit about it, man. Be a man about it. Second round, I draw Kai Kelly. That car has been really, really fast. Somebody has to take out Nola because they're moving up. I left and I was like, man, I ain't button off this button. And it was even sideways. I still wasn't pedaling. I didn't I'd drive in the wall. I was going like, man, I'm gonna try to. I think I stayed in my lane. I'm not even sure.
He didn't have a real excited look on his face.
I'm telling you, when people see this car make a pass, they're like, holy.
Ryan Martin's the fastest car on the property today. He's #1 in points. We're fixing to knock Ryan off his pedestal.
So second round, I draw Sean Wilhoit. Not a great draw, but somebody who I think I can outrun. I'm not going to use the lockup just yet because I don't want to shoot myself in the foot. I don't know if I've got a good handle on it yet, and I don't know that right now is the time to test it. And I'm pretty sure I can beat Sean Wilhoit without it. There's 4 405 guys moving in the next round, but Kai and Lizzy are still alive, so our job is not done yet. The car's starting to feel really good. I think we got these new big turbos lined out, and you know what? It might just be time to use that lockup.
I think you're the only one here that's gonna beat me today.
Well,
so I just hate you drew with me right now.
So I see your Willie bars up. Are you out?
No, I'm still in, man. We're ready. Yeah, we're still in.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, man, we're in.
I thought our team got slaughtered, honestly.
No, we're still in. Well, I got to represent, man. I got to get the team up.
Yeah, we need that 40,000 to go back to Cali.
I know, I need it. I need it. So we need that 40 grand.
Well, we'll let y'all get back to racing.
All right, man.
Thank you.
All right. Later.
It's good to finally see some Outcast guys coming around, but I have no idea where Reaper is right now. That dude straight up disappeared. It looks like I'm the last Outcast standing, and I'm gonna keep taking out whoever gets in my way.
We drew Giuseppe, and you know, I feel really good about the car right now. I know his car's fast, our car's fast. It's gonna be a great drag race, and hopefully we go out there and make a lick and come back around for round 3 and be ready to go again.
I don't know what just happened. I just got kicked.
That's all she wrote for Team Outcast in Idaho. We got to help each other get faster if we want to compete with the big dogs.
He outran us.
Ryan Martin gets the win. Nice pass in the right lane. Hell of a drag race. Disco Dean was right there, but unable to get there first.
That's a close one. Losing to Ryan's not the worst thing in the world. The car's in one piece, I'm in one piece. My all in ass, and we'll get pumped up, ready for Virginia. We don't have to race our way in.
Should we run the left lane or?
Let's go down and right, make sure we get down.
Yeah, okay. We got a new motor in this thing as we speak. We gotta be on our game. The car is working good, and when we get to the finals, we'll see who we get.
Lizzy Musi, right down Broadway. That's gonna be tough to beat right there.
Nasty.
Hell yeah, man, that was a good-ass pass. I'm so happy. We got lucky to have a buy run because we just put a fresh new motor in this thing. And when you put a new motor in it, it's a little bit more hopped up and has a lot more power. I feel great about it. I feel like we got something for Ryan for next round.
I'm sure you're getting ready to kick my ass.
No, don't say that. Listen, it's gonna be the same. You know how it is.
I know.
You've been kicking my lately, you've been kicking my
Yeah. Sorry to make you
Hey,
wait.
no, you're good, man.
Sorry.
Good luck, sir. All right, here we go. Invitational finals. We are down to 2. Y'all battled y'all's way this entire weekend, starting off with the qualifier last night. You know, got new combos, made some changes. I know it's tough at the first race, but you two have proved that your program has not missed a beat. Both your cars are extremely fast. You've knocked out every person that's been next to you, and for that, I applaud you. Great job today just to make it to this part of the
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
So, enough of the nice talk. One of you has to go home empty-handed, and one of you is going to go home with $25,000. So, first thing we're going to do is flip this coin to figure out who has lane choice.
All
Lizzy,
right.
call it in the air, man.
Okay, tails.
Tails is the call. And it is tails.
Okay, wow, I
Lizzy
actually have luck in my life.
wins the coin toss.
You're doing real good.
I will take the right lane.
So Lizzy has chose to take the right lane, which means Ryan Martin will be in the left lane. Y'all go get in your cars. Let's give these fans a drag race. Here we go.
No talking, let's go. Thank you. Thank you. Hey.
I got to cut a light on her and be out in front of her to the 330. Like, it's got to be like this to the 330. Lizzy and I in the finals. It is an old story. We have done this several times, and here we are with a new set of rules this year. This is going to telltale.
It's going to telltale.
Oh, they're getting ready to burn it up. 100%. The rule change added weight to my combination. When you put more weight in a hot rod, it just goes slower. I'm probably going to put some of the fastest tune-up that I've ever put in here, and it's probably either going to smoke the tires or give her at least a run for her money.
Hey, what's up, man?
Well, you'll be happy to know that I'm in the finals with your girlfriend. Yeah, we're going to step on it a little bit more, but I don't know if the car's got enough in it at all to compete with it. But
Not with the weight we got to cut.
Well, I mean, you're just going to have to get her off the tree.
I don't feel like I necessarily have the hot rod to outrun her here in the finals, but I've made it this far. We're not going to give up for sure. We're going to try to win it for Chuck.
I mean, really, what do we do? Just put the other 5 in and let her go, or the park station? That's how I think about it. I go by leaking vacuum.
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
Here we are rolling into the finals. Once again, running against Ryan Martin. Last time I raced him, he kicked my ass, so payback time now.
So you want to go 75 or 70? 70.
We got a new motor. We got to play it safe. The air is it's definitely coming to us. It's going to be a good race. I honestly think it's going to be a really good race. So we got to kick his ass, and I got a lot of people behind me that wanted me to do that. Thank you. Thank you. Gotta do it for Team NOLA. Since I raced everyone on my team, I gotta do it for them.
Well, I know what you gotta do here.
Yeah, it's battle time. We're racing for $25,000 in cash. It's not a points race, but who doesn't want cash? Hopefully I can take it this year.
Here we go. This will be your finals for Invitational. Coming at you right now. $25,000 up for grabs. This is the final race.
Good job, girl. What happened? I never see, and I know that wasn't right.
Yeah,
so.
it's all good, man.
What
Good
happened?
job.
Tell me what happened.
I shook.
Yeah, where at? Early?
A little, or actually early, yeah.
Yeah?
Yep, yep. So we go up, we do our burnouts, we stage, getting ready, that green light comes on, and I leave. I started shaking the tires. I wish it was a closer race against me and Ryan. We weren't capable of doing that tonight. Thank you, guys. Yeah. But this definitely was a motivation for me for the next race, and I think we're gonna do good. If we left that same tune-up, we probably wouldn't.
Yeah. But it's always easier to say if.
I know.
Yeah. Your daddy was trying to win a race.
I know. We always got a whole season in front of us, and I think it's gonna be a really badass one.
Can Larry Larson get it done? If Kai takes him out, he won't have enough points to win the championship. And it'll be down to Mike Murillo and Ryan Martin. He goes sideways, but holds Kai Kelly off. Larry Larson is your winner. He is on to the next round. Wow. The truck was sideways, shaking the tires, and he still drove around Kai Kelly. Wow.
We're good. Get everything up in the air, get the jacks under and stuff, and we got 3 more to go. We made it past second round. We'll see who we get in chip draw, but you know, it's been an awesome season, and it's been a great weekend so far, so hopefully it doesn't come to an end anytime soon.
Ready? 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 This whole season's been downhill for me, so the last 2 races, I'm pretty proud of how my performance was. So it is what it is. I'm going home, but I'll be back.
As soon as you get this on, I just got to do a quick warm-up. Last night, we ended up blowing one of the pipes off, and then I proceeded to run it over. Then we found somebody to weld it. We got the new pipe on. The welds are good. So, all right, we're good.
Thank y'all very much.
It's all about the points and, you know, trying to see who's going to win this championship. But if we win this thing, they cannot say we had it easy. I mean, now we got Daddy Dave. I got to do my job every single time. On 3. Dave.
Daddy Dave.
Yeah.
All right, Daddy Dave versus Mike Murillo. Texas versus Oklahoma, right here.
I don't stand a chance to win the points deal. Ryan's got a big head start on us. So for me, it's all about the prize money to win this thing and finally win one this year.
If Mike Murillo shakes the tires or goes sideways, he may not have enough for Daddy Dave. Mike Murillo has to win the entire race to win the championship. So this is a must-win for Mike Murillo, or he finishes third in points. Here we go.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Wow, what a race! What a race!
Mike Murillo was confident. Mike Murillo was out on him. Mike Murillo goes to the next round.
That was a win that I wanted bad. But, you know, we gotta keep going, man. That's just one round. I mean, we can win this thing. We took out Birdman. We just took out Daddy Dave. Doesn't matter who it is. We gotta beat him.
Jeff Lutz versus one of my favorite, the Axeman. He's a bad, bad man.
It seems like every race we've done this year, I've drawn Larry Roach, and I've drug his ass every time. And we're number 4 in points right now. I know I can't win the Grand Championship, but you know what? I'm gonna help Ryan win this damn thing. If I gotta block for him, whatever we gotta do, we're gonna make sure we put Ryan in the winner's circle.
Here we go, Jeff Lutz versus the Axeman. Look at that axe on the front of that car. He means business. Here we go. Oh my gosh, Jeff Lutz got it done. Wow, the Axeman just didn't have enough. All right, we got Amarillo Mike out of Amarillo, Texas, versus the Bird Brothers.
You want to do 20? Okay, that's cool.
All right, here we go. Amarillo Mike outruns Jerry Bird. Wow. Off to the next round. Good job, Amarillo Mike.
Went up to the line, he treated me. I was running down hard, thought I was gonna pass him, and the car didn't shift and I hit the rev limiter. I know I can win, I just can't put everything together to win, and it just sucks.
All right, so we have 8 people left. We have Larry Larson, who is still in the hunt for the championship. We have Mike Murillo, who can still win this event and win the championship. And we have these other 6 guys that could just piss everybody off and they can win this race. Let's find out who is gonna race next. Hold it up there. Be nice. That's my daughter. I will slap the living, you know what I mean? All right, let's not waste no time. Where's our first matchup for the final 8? Mike Henson, my neighbor in the right lane, drove all the way to Texas to race Monza in the left lane. 405 versus 405. Where's our number 2s? Mike Murillo is in the left lane, racing Larry Larson in the right lane. Wow. Yeah. Larry Larson and Mike Murillo are gonna race right here. All right, where's my number 3s? I got the Bruder Brothers racing Disco Dean. Disco Dean will be in the right lane, and the Bruder Brothers will be in the left lane. Well, looks like it's Amarillo Mike in the left lane, racing Jeff Lutz. He'll be in the right lane. You guys know what to do. There's 8 of you left. We're racing for $40,000. 2 of you are racing for over $250,000. So go get your cars ready. You final 8 are the badasses of Texas.
We're out. What's wrong? Just lifted ahead, I guess. I got a head gasket pushed out about that far on the driver's side.
I'm trying to make a pass?
No.
No point. This sucks. I'm sorry.
All good.
Anything I can do to help you, let me know.
All right, here we go. Plan B has a bye. All right. $20 says he doesn't make it all the way down under power. Damn. That's why I told Monza to race that son of a... Monza, start listening to me. Where are you at?
I made a mistake. I added way too much fuel. Gary would have had me on 7 cylinders. I got damn lucky. Better be lucky than good sometimes. We're in the semis, though, baby.
Today. Oh man. Now it's Ryan's turn. So we're getting ready to stage, and I see Dave. He's flickering his last bulb, and I automatically get on it. I was right there with him a little bit, and all of a sudden he started disappearing. So the car made a hell of a pass. Was able to grab the win, and we're moving on to the finals. And we got to race freaking Ryan Martin. We gotta get him this time, man.
We already changed one tonight for nothing.
Yeah, right. Tonight is the night. Now we know what we can give this thing, and we're ready to kick his.
We have made it. This is the finals. I heard Kai and Lizzy talking over there, and Kai's like, look, Lizzy, I'm gonna need you to get this get back right here. What's that, Ryan?
I think he said something like, I can't really do it, but if you could do this for me, I would appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Where's he at?
I think that's what he said.
There he is.
I think that's what he said. We're gonna rewind the tape on that whole deal. Is that's pretty close?
I'm kidding.
He's not kidding.
A little bit. I'm kidding.
Hey, Ryan, you gonna be a nice guy and let Lizzy call it in the air?
Absolutely.
Of course you are. Here we go, Lizzy. Call it in the air for lane choice.
Tails.
Tails is the call. Lizzy, it is tails.
Finally got it.
Your lane choice. You want to talk it over with your team?
Yeah. What?
Ooh,
okay.
he said, put it in the left.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Good luck.
So, Lizzy Musi will be in the left lane, Ryan Martin in the right lane.
The last finals was a pre-game for us, and now it's game time. This is the invitational race, the serious race. We got a little taste of what he's got, and I'm sure he's got a taste of what we got. But we left some on the table yesterday, but we got to give it our all this time to beat him.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but here's what gets me. She didn't burn that up.
No, she's gonna burn it up against you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Step it up.
That's either good or bad. I mean, you know what I mean?
Don't play it safe. Yeah.
Or count on her screwing up.
She's not gonna screw up.
You know, a lot of people talk about Kai and I's record and how he's 1-15 against me, and I've beat him 15 times, but that's not the case with Lizzy. It's a different story. Overall, she has a much better record against me than Kai.
Is she gonna be a lot faster than she was last night?
The only thing I know is that she...
Come on.
They're
gonna blow it up.
Yeah, for sure.
There's 5 weeks until they have to race that car.
Yeah, right.
Pat does not mind knocking the bottom end out of that thing or
Yes.
blowing the heads off of it to outrun Ryan Martin.
Yes.
So then do you count on that?
Look, man, you got one more round to go.
I know.
Put a little in the blower if you're worried about it.
Well, the only pass I made with the blower, it broke.
With it hopped up?
Yeah. Anytime that I've raced Lizzy, I know she's going to be fast. I've got to be very calculated in what I do. I think lately, because I've kind of been able to outrun her more than she can outrun me, I think I'm maybe in their head a little bit, and they panic maybe at the last minute, throw the kitchen sink at it, it doesn't always stick. But this track's a little different. It's going to take probably whatever they're going to throw at it. So I really got to think about this and try to figure out if I'm trying to bank on the fact of just making it A to B, that it's going to be fast enough, or if I'm going to try to set the world on fire. I picked it up a little, like I hopped it up a little bit, and to where it has never been before, so I don't know. That could bite us, I don't know. But it hasn't yet.
right here, right now, here in Houston, over in the left lane, from NOLA, Lizzy Musi, going up against your current points leader in the right lane, Ryan Martin.
I felt like I left on Ryan. As soon as the light turned green, I was a little bit out on the front end, but my car just started going left, and I had to get out of it. If I stayed in it, nothing good would happen out of it.
Woo! Another W, baby.
It's all right.
Great.
Good job,
You're awesome.
Ryan. Good job.
You're awesome. I know we're gonna see each other again. Good
Yeah.
job, boy. What? Yeah, good
It
job.
was a good race.
Yeah, good. Hey, and long road for y'all. Like y'all. I mean, think about it like this.
Yeah.
We both went to the finals both nights. I mean, that's badass.
Yeah, you're right. I feel like I did my job this race, and my guys did their job too. It's just sometimes the stars don't align perfectly, but we always got next race.
The thing got nasty out there.
I'm with the champ. No Prep Kings race right here, Ryan Martin.
Man, you fought and fought and fought today. How you feel?
Well, man, I feel great. This was a tough race for us. The track was tricky, but you know what? We needed it. We know we got a long road ahead of us. There's a couple of races that are for points and a half at the end. There's one for double points, and we got to collect as much points as we can. So I know this could turn around very easily, and we just need to create that gap for now. Right now, Kai's number 2. No, I do not feel safe right now with this lead that I have on Kai. I mean, look, here's the deal. There's still a lot of racing left. There's points and a half at the end. There's double points at the end. There's a lot of things against whoever's leading at the end. I have to try to stack as many points away from whoever is number 2 that I can. And the only way to do it is by just going farther than Kai does.
You're up at the top tier every single race. So, hey, man, hats off to you. Ryan Martin, your champ.
Appreciate you.
It's freaking cold, and I don't have data for cold and a sticky kind of surface. So we're gonna give it the best, see what happens. I just hope we don't do what we did last night.
Ladies and gentlemen, left lane, Eric Bean, Boosted Ego. Taking on the 405 Dominator.
Me and Eric pull up to the starting line, and I would have swore that cat jumped. And it was a good thing, because I'm over here doing the hippity hop. Turns out he didn't jump, he just chopped that tree. Next time I come to one of these, I'm gonna be looking for that car.
Good job, Daddy!
Yeah.
I told you.
You know, it's third round coming up, but if we continue to, play this thing out and win this whole event on a small tire, that'd be like winning the Super Bowl, it'd be awesome. So it'd be a huge celebration. Off with the head.
Off with the head.
Hey, thanks for the race,
Did you jump
man.
or
That was
what?
fun. Man, I took a good guess. I didn't jump, though. If I'd have jumped, it would have went red.
Well, yeah, exactly right. Yeah. I seen green light coming and you were out. Like, holy he had to jump. And
I knew I had to cut a good line against you.
I was doing the buck and bronco thing over there, so.
That was a fun pass, man. Good time.
Yeah, that was awesome. Congratulations.
Good job, man.
Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Are you graduating, buddy?
I don't know. To be honest, I don't have a clue. I need to do something to figure out what the hell's going on in the cold weather. I'm gonna have to rent a track in Alaska and go make hit.
Pound it hard, keep it hill.
We're going to.
I think I'm just gonna run this guy on one kick. Just try to
Hitting the one kid in the button?
Yeah. We haven't made a full pass down yet, so. But then half of me says, no, you need to keep going and do what we did, you know. If Chuck went down, I can go down, you know what I mean? I know he got the win, but I don't know if he had to pedal or not. You know what I mean?
I don't know if he had to pedal.
Well, I mean, I'm 50-50. I don't know if I want to, you know, leave on two, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or just, because I think I can beat that guy on one, but I also need the data on two.
Right.
For the next round, so. I just hope it.
I don't know what this guy I don't know what he has. So I know he has nitrous on it, so he's got a good motor in it. So.
Just go up there and see if you can see what the right lane does. If it makes a full pass, I'll leave it on two.
Birdman and Grudge right
As soon as he shuts the door, y'all push me up.
Yeah.
Next up, we got Doc in the Street Beast going up against Jason Lancaster in his 57 Chevy.
Lancaster has been making rounds all weekend long.
Right out of the gate, Jason backfires, giving Doc an easy win for round 3.
1 in 8 chance of winning 40 grand right now.
I like your odds.
I think Team 405 is representing very well. Birdman's still in it, but
I like your odds.
That's right. One round at a time.
I'm not sure how quick I hit the button, but
Third round, we drew Doc this round. We're still on small tires, 28, 10.5.
Off with Dominator fan, fool.
All
good. That was good as hell, straight off,
Straight
dog.
off.
Straight off. Didn't even know what to do.
I should have pulled the laundry on it.
Dog, yeah, shooting the bitch.
You know, when we come to an event like this and we're on small tires, facing big tires, you know, we're not supposed to win. The odds are definitely against us, but, you know, we work it out. We use the tree to our advantage or the track climate to our advantage and race the track, not the opponent.
All right, Mr. Boosted Ego, Eric Bain. And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, from the 405, Doc, the Street Beast. Boosted Ego, 600 cubic inches, twin turbo. Doc, 700 cubic inches, nitrous oxide. Run the EMTs, run the trucks. Hopefully Boosted Ego is okay.
I'm not sure what happened with the pass. Went up there, we knew we had to cut his head off on a tree. Had to get on the power early, get it in early to, you know, try to get the win. I built boost, got up on the line, lit both bulbs, took off. Next thing I know, the car turns right, smashed the wall, and off our route I go.
That's why I wear all that safety stuff.
You know, actually, this is my first crash ever, knock on wood, in many years of drag racing. Been close a few times, but that's the first time I've ever even touched a wall.
That's why Daddy wears that, in case that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You good?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna help with the car.
We knew it was bound to happen at some point. It always does. It's not if, it's when. But yeah, you know, thankful to be all right. Talk about it. We can fix the car for sure.
We're gonna stop racing.
We are? No way.
Yes, we are.
No way.
Yes.
No, we're good. I got them on that. You just hang out for right now.
All right. The wild semifinals. We pulled off the tough win against Lizzy, and then we got into a little contact down there. We both got close to the center. She came across a little bit and tagged the quarter panels. Let's just double check the...
We're going to get it all the way up in the air.
Yeah.
And then we're going to, all the hub bearings.
Yeah, just check. I don't think the wheel took a hard hit, but...
No, I meant, but, you know, shake it pretty good, you know what I mean?
Get it up in the air, we'll get the tire off.
You know, when I wrecked, I had Jeff over there beating on the inner fender well. I had Dominator over there. That's what those two guys do. They're fabricators.
Do that. Here, hold on. Do that. Ready? Yeah.
Like, as soon as I pull onto the pit mat, those guys are there with hammers going, okay, let's fix it. And, man, hopefully one day I can pay those guys back. And again, my friend.
All right, here we go. Invitational Finals drivers meeting is right here. 2 drivers. We started at 32. Winner of this will be in sole possession of the #1 spot. A little bit of contact down there, Ryan, at the other end of the track. How's the car? Is it okay to even race, Kai Kelly?
It was in the quarter panel. We got it pulled out, and I don't think it'll affect it whatsoever, so we should be good.
All right, so Kai Kelly, call it in the air.
Tails.
Kai called tails. It is tails. Kai
Right.
lane. What lane would you want, sir?
I gotta ask Adam.
Hey, Ryan, Kai, good luck, guys. This is for all the marbles. Yep.
All right, Adam, I need you to throw your over your shoulder and walk up there and send this. I got the best tuner on the premises, in my opinion. The pass we just made is something that we've been wanting to try. It's stuck, so we finna haul ass. Ron's gonna have his hands full.
Like, we keep joking around, he's gonna blow it up.
Yeah.
But blowing it up is gonna make it run slower. You know what I mean? In theory, you know what I mean?
There's no shortage of me racing Stinky Pinky, Lizzy, or Kai. You race them so many times, you gotta lose eventually. And those guys, their game steps up every single time.
No pressure. It'd been nice if you'd just whooped him. Then I don't care if you beat me.
Okay, so no pressure, but I'd like an acrylic trophy for my birthday. Okay.
Thanks.
I'll try to get you an
preferably I
acrylic
don't break it.
I love you. Safe and good luck.
All right, folks, here we go. This is the final race of the night. This is what you came for, folks. Ryan Martin is your winner. $50,000 richer, Ryan Martin.
Beating the hell out of him. I talked Adam into not being conservative and putting the tune up that we knew without running me in, and we were hoping somehow, some way, it would work here tonight, and it didn't.
I love you.
Damn, man.
Did you?
That's the tune-up I need. I just need to go all the way.
Yeah. Knock the tire off?
Yeah. Me and Ryan did our burnouts. You know, we left pretty clean on the tree. I almost think we left at the same exact time, which is what we always do. I was in front of him. And if I could have kept the power to the ground, I would have beat him here tonight.
Too much power.
I don't mind being number 2. I'm a good sportsman. You know, losing is not something I'm gonna go over there and cry and be a baby about. But at the end of the day, I want to win some finals so I can show my crew that all their hard work is not for nothing. On a positive note, I was number 1 for a while today, tied with Ryan Martin, and then now I'm a solid number 2. So I'm only 10 points away from him. It's 1 round win. We just got to figure out how to beat the guy. You know, people say he's lucky. People say he's got a rabbit foot in his ass. But the truth is, the dude works his ass off, you know? He puts in the time. He's good for a reason. And his crew wants to win. That's the same thing we got over at our camp. I got the baddest tuner in the United States, in my opinion. The I seen a while ago, I talked him into it. If I wouldn't have, we'd have went down beside him and probably lost, you know, by half a fender or something, because that's what Ryan usually does to us. But I'm just tired of getting beat like that. I want to spin or win, you know, until we figure out a tune-up that will consistently go down and beat him. So the crew bust their ass. You can't ask for a better group of guys, you know. They give up everything to be with me, travel the world, and appreciate everything they do. Right now we're number 2, but we're halfway through the season. This is the eastern swing. We go to the western swing, all them boosted cars, they're not gonna run as good as they're running here. And a nitrous car can make its own atmosphere and run just as good as it's running here. So that's our plan. We wanted to be in the top 5 going out west, but now we're number 2. We only got 1 race left over here. So I think we're doing good. I feel like we're in a really good spot to clinch the championship, and definitely don't want to be number 2 again. I was number 2 for season 3, season 4. I'm tired of silver. I want the gold. I don't want it for me. I want to be able to hand it to my crew and tell y'all good job.
I love you. You drove your ass off.
We've had a really good time here at Hebron, and I don't know what it is here. The fans are unbelievable. All I can say is I got one of the best teams in the country that there is. Javi's probably the best crew chief. I can put him up against anybody. You got Michael Bean, who helps me out, Ricky, who helps me out, Wade, who helps me out, and you got then the 405 guys come in. There's no shortage of me racing Stinky Pinky, Lizzy, or Kai. I feel like if I can make it up into the semis or even the quarterfinals, those guys are always there, and it's always who I draw. And, you know, we're 5 races into this deal, and I've raced all those guys a bunch of times already. And what can you say except for they're the cream of the crop? And those guys, their game steps up every single time. This was a tough road for us. We're able to fix the car and wrap it back up to the finals and pull off the win.
Ryan Martin, congratulations. Hey, guess what? You are now number 1 in points for the No Prep Kings Invitational Series. Well deserved. And oh, by the way, $50,000 richer. Woo! And also, I got you a nice acrylic trophy. Cherish said that's all she wants for her birthday. Ryan Martin, I gotta know, did you win this for Mama Fireball?
I did. She told me earlier today, she said, you know what? The only thing I want for my birthday is an acrylic trophy. So here you go. We got you a trophy. I appreciate you. I love you very much. This one was for you.
Thank you. Love you.
Ryan Martin, ladies and gentlemen, your winner here in Ohio.
So I asked myself, so what happened? He goes, oh, he threw the water bottle. I put him in a headlock and put about 4 pot knots on him. I was like, really?
I'm sorry, but if you throw water at me, it's game on.
Well, that's one step on spitting on something.
Right. Team Texas is going to draw straws for the first round call out on Will Hoyt. Texas got together to strategize the first round call out so the 405 or anyone else could not take advantage of our hurt cars.
Let's be very smart this season and let's win this as a team. In round 1, OKC has agreed to work together to win this championship. Because that's the strategy that Texas has used the last 2 seasons. Woo! And they're the reigning champions. Hey, we're gonna in your I promise.
Somebody needs to beat his ass.
Clearly, OKC coming together has got under Texas's feet.
We can go there. You want to go there?
We can right here. You want to do it right here? Come on. Do something. You want to do something?
All right. Hey.
Hey, you scratched me like a little girl. I'm gonna knock in the out. You wait.
Texas has done absolutely amazing today. Our plan has been perfectly played out, and so we are going in strong to round 2 as a team.
405 needs to win this championship this year. No more Texas.
Yeah!
Everybody here driving a car is hungry for that $40,000.
It ain't over. This next driver's meeting ought to be pretty interesting.
Should be.
No, no. I'm not standing next to him.
All right, Marilyn, let's draw.
Hey, babe.
Be gentle. Be gentle. I will. All right, number one. Where my number ones at? Scott Taylor in the left lane. Wow. Scott Taylor versus Kayla Morton. First pair down. Woo. Where's my number twos at? Birdman in the left lane going up against Monza. Woo! Woo! Brent Austin going up against Ruben Yabara. Woo! Number four.
Oh! Yes! Yes!
Look at that.
Yes!
Mike Murillo and Ryan Martin are gonna go at it.
Yes!
Woo!
Yes!
You fixing to find out in case you forgot what happened last year.
Yes!
You fixing to find out.
Yes!
All right.
I'm getting mutilated on the internet. They're saying I started the fight. I'm like, he came into my conversation, so.
He was hot. He looked hot.
Yeah, well, he's gonna know what it's like here in a little bit. Even though I lost, I'm gonna put that behind me. I'm here to make sure somebody from the 405 wins today and wins this championship.
All right, baby. I like it.
Beautiful.
We had 2 planned out losses in round 1, so that advances 6 Team Texas players. So we're dead even with the 405 right now.
I got to buy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn this bitch up. Who'd you guys? Oh, you got Murillo. You got the send Texas packing.
We're not nitrous guys. Nope, we're not nitrous guys. But if you need anything or advice or whatever, you can ask us. Yeah.
Second round was very interesting. 405 drew 3 Texas guys. It's all of our job to make sure the entire team goes to the next round and the 405 gets this championship this year.
We're fixing to run Monza. Twin turbo cars got a little advantage on us on the big end. So if it's slick out there, I know we can get down. You give us a crappy racetrack and we'll take everybody out.
Exactly. I promise you he's going not again. Brian and I go way back, but when it counts, I will kick his ass. And I got the trophy trailer and four-wheeler to prove it.
Scotty, get your ass in there. You take way longer than I do to get strapped in.
We fired the car up. I saw fuel hitting the window. So I shut the car off immediately, and we noticed we had a fuel injector that was loose.
Get him a wrench, please.
Scott Taylor's out there all up.
Let's go! Let's go! Start the clock. This is for 40 grand. Everybody on the starting line was like putting their finger up, telling me, just hold on a minute. No, I'm not holding on. Our rules say that the drivers have 2 minutes to stage after the first burnout. If you can't make it up to the starting line on time, that's not my problem. I'm starting your clock.
I'm coming. Go ahead, go.
So I run up there, and it was leaking oil everywhere. And when you overfill it, what it don't want, it spits out on the track.
On to the third round. I feel like I got some steam behind me. I think Karma is running a full circle, and when Karma runs a circle, I get to go rounds, and you're going to sit on the sidelines. I'm winning. It's happening.
It sticks a tire so bad that it wants to hike the front end up. It always wants to go left. So she is what she is. We drew Ryan Martin, our nemesis, going into round 2. We kept Ryan out of the winner's circle here last season. We're going to do it again. We're going to show everyone that Texas is here to stay and going to dominate the season.
So I draw Mike Murillo. I owe him from last year. He didn't actually get to put me out of the Ennis race, but he got to win the championship. So this is part of the point strategy to try to win the championship is I got to get rid of the big hitters quickly. He's a big hitter. This is Oklahoma versus Texas, and I'm here to keep this win for Oklahoma. light drops and the fireball leaves like a pig. Luckily, I was able to outrun the guy, but I've got to figure out what's going on with this thing.
I cannot do any more as a driver. I can't. I did my job, man. I guarantee you that with his pants. You know, Ryan's a premier team over here, and one of the teams that you got to beat. And the guys are getting faster and faster. So we got our work cut out for us. But don't ever count me out. Whatever you do, I'll catch up. You won't even see me coming.
Woo! Damn!
We drew Chuck Parker in the 55. He's bringing a borrowed car. So once again, we just wanted to make a good pass. Chuck's always a great competitor. He's really good at what he does. But we got to take him out. It's the only way you keep going.
All right, once again, elbow par.
$20! Even though round one is almost over, we've got some exciting matchups ahead. The next racers are pulling into their lanes.
It's Monza and someone else. Who do you want? 20 bucks?
Into left-hand lane with a long burnout. Driver of the Mistress, ladies and gentlemen, Sean Big Daddy Wilhoit.
First round, drew Monza, 14th pair out. We're not worried. We're going to put him in the trailer, send 405 to the house, kick his ass.
In the right lane, ladies and gentlemen, out of the 405, this is Monza. And he's coming off his best showing last week, making it all the way to the third round, looking to build on that momentum right here.
We drawed the Mistress, Sean Wilhoit, for round one. Ought to be a good race. His car's fast, my car's fast. We'll see what happens.
In no prep, we may only race for 660 foot, but this series is a marathon of events, which requires non-stop repairs, and sometimes a driver is ready to compete at the next event, but his car can't make it to the line.
I just broke my car.
Is it broke, bro?
I saw the farm birdie.
Oh, you're in the points.
I'm in the points.
So you won't get any points
if I don't race.
When this happens, our drivers are permitted to enter the event with a backup car.
Why are you in that? Hey, I'm gonna race you in something.
But once they've entered, they can't switch cars mid-race. This allows drivers to still earn points.
This is John Doe out of Hattiesburg, Mississippi.
And potentially make a run even if the primary car is down and out.
The reason we pulled out John Doe is because track doe was broke and we needed the points.
And it just goes to show you how important every single point is to these drivers.
So we suited the car up, put the big tires on it, and we hopefully got enough points to keep us from having to race our way in next race.
Here we go, here we go.
Monza on a solo cattle fest there. Sean Big Daddy Wilhoit with issues right off the get-go as the car never made a move.
Stuck?
Stuck. Bad way to lose there. But Monza advances or moves into round number two.
Good luck, huh? Need to outrun my ass. Prep pass.
Got our burnout, everything was good. Backed up, went to go stage up, and damn gas pedal broke. Can't control mechanical brakes, so it still pisses you off. It is what it is. You can get mad and slam your doors and throw your helmet and do whatever. But hey, you know what? It happens, and we're here to race another day. Peace.
Okay, folks, second to the last race here in round one. Eric Bain versus Ronnie Pace.
Last week at Maple Grove, I found a bad problem with wiring, so I actually hurt the motor. That's why I have the green one here this weekend. I've had it for 10 or 12 years. It's a pig, it's 3,500 pounds, so it really has no business even being here. But I wanted to come here to get my points so I don't have to race my way in.
In the left-hand lane, Sky's the Daredevil, the pilot, ladies and gentlemen, Eric Bain in the Boosted Ego Mustang. Ronnie Pace with a wheel stand there, the car loaded up. Eric Bain, Boosted Ego, big win right there, and a strong path into round number 2. All righty, we've got an exciting one coming up.
So we go up there and draw chips, and we draw our teammate, James, Reaper car. You know, we've been helping him out. His car is looking good, our car's looking good, so we're gonna put tune-ups in both cars, and you better not be late on the tree, because I'll cut it down.
The next racers are pulling into their lanes.
Bad part about drawing the Brooders, one, that car's stupid fast. The other thing is, Brooders are helping me tune the car, and that's one of the reasons we're hauling ass like we are. Now, I gotta face them.
So the Brooder Brothers left side leaking some fluid over here. Looks like possibly coolant all over the track. They're gonna give a solo, I believe, to the right side.
Mops, rags, underwear, t-shirts, whatever you got, get them out.
Oh, help them.
Hold on, they got a problem.
Help them.
We're on a clock. 1 minute.
No.
You want to wait on?
No, we race.
Okay.
We race, no matter how long it takes.
Reaper cuts it off. Says, let's wait. How about the sportsmanship? Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Reaper. Yeah. Could have easily put it in the beams and take the wind light, but he says no. Let's wait, let's race. All right, there we go, the front end going back on the Vixen. All right, need you guys to get loud. So here we go, pair number 16, the last two. Who will be the last one to move into round number 2? Oh my God, Reaper goes red. His sportsmanship cost him the win. Well, there you go. You saw the car roll forward there, would not hold on the brake, and the Reaper trips the lights and goes red, bouncing away. And the Brooder brothers move into round number 2.
They had an oil leak on the car. I shut the car off. Nobody came out here to watch one car run down by itself. If it takes them a half an hour, a half a day, I don't care. We're gonna run this race. When I get on the brake, the car inch forward, turn the red light on. It's just something that happens. I mean, I like you pulling that lever inside, the James Bond lever, trying to get out of this race, but... Good. Hey, better take this thing home.
Trying, but we're going.
Just gonna stay conservative. We'll just stay on one, just stay conservative with it and see if we can go another round.
Car look good, man. New car look good.
Up next, we have Chris Poncia in his Chevy 2 taking on Barry Nicholson in his 68 Camaro. Barry Nicholson is brand new to our series, but anybody that's seen him race knows he's not easy to beat.
We're ready to go, boys. Let's go take it another step closer to 40,000. For the second round, we drew Chris Poncia. I'm not real sure about his car. I haven't seen him out very much.
Here we go, Chris Poncia. Taking on Barry Nicholson and the Godfather.
I don't take any competitor very lightly. We're gonna go out and do exactly what we do every pass, and that's go A to B.
crashed it.
To wait and see if he's okay. Track officials going down there.
Oh, you all okay?
I'm good. I feel good.
Okay. You guys let them check you out real quick.
Yeah, I need to let my wife know that I'm okay.
All right, she's coming down here.
I really can't tell you what happened. We're on a really good pass. The car left really good. We was going straight. All of a sudden, we wasn't straight no more. I think there might have been something on the track. Maybe something on the car broke. We're gonna go to the house. I'm gonna hug my kids a little tighter tonight. And we're gonna take a little bit of a break and see where we're at with the car later on. I can still go draw. Well, I hit the wall on my side. Technically, I still won. Going to round 3, bitches.
Thankfully, Barry was able to walk away from that wreck. Look, it's not raining out here, but the moisture in the air is making the track very slick and very dangerous. All of us are going to have to be very careful out here. Up next, we have 2 of the fastest men in no prep. Birdman going up against Larry Larson.
On 3, you got to say Birdman wins. 1, 2, 3. Birdman wins. Good stuff. Good job, man. Thank you.
Thank you. Third round, I drew Larry Larson. He's fast. He's beat me before.
We leave. I don't see him, and then he sticks his nose out on me. I'm hunting for the override button, and I missed it the first time. I might have missed it the second time. I couldn't even tell you. I'm not happy, but we went fast. We did good. You know, I got to make way more power than he does to go as fast as he does. That's why it's kind of a bad deal. If I build another car and make it as light as his, I think we'll have a different ending.
Up next, we have Steve Wiley in his 95 S10 versus Sean Wilhoit in his 64 Chevy 2, the Mistress. Sean is tied at number 5 in the rankings, so if he stands a chance of climbing to number 1, he needs to win this next race.
We drew Steve Wiley here on our second hit in San Antonio. We got the car turned up. We're having some issues with some different things. We're gonna go out here and put everything we got to Wiley, see what we can do.
Got the Mistress Chevy 2. He's fast, but I think we're a little faster, so I think we'll be all right there.
Staged the car up, everything went like it's supposed to. We left, the car dead hooked and went right. Went towards the wall, I re-stabbed it, and went into his lane. Really, all you can do is watch him go through the finish line.
Yeah, if you'd like not do that ever again, that would be great.
So glad to see you, bro. Son of a bitch.
We've had issues for the last 2 events. Now we got to replace some stuff, take the car home. She's tired.
All right, we got Jason Lancaster.
Nitrous car.
Nitrous car, probably not somebody takes super lightly. We got the left lane, which we haven't been down yet. Supposedly it's the best lane. Second round, I draw Jason Lancaster in the Unicorn. I've got to race him at Edinburgh. We made it around it pretty easy. I'm just gonna put a really close tune-up in and try to do the same thing that I've done to him before.
I drew Ryan Martin, one of the baddest guys out here. You know, you got to beat them all to win it, so might as well get the big ones over with soon.
Wow, put your hands together for Ryan Martin.
He got me out of the gate. Yeah, and it was a pretty close race after we got out about 100 foot. Just couldn't pull the win off.
Keep doing what you're doing right now. You're on a roll.
Man, we got to get by this round, and then we got to stay the away from Birdman.
Birdman's last one that was fast.
Yeah.
Is the track okay? Is it slick?
I mean, if there's dew there, there's dew here. You feel me?
Yeah, but
I walked it right before me and Finney went last round.
Okay.
And I was getting worried about a thing.
Yeah. It's rained for the last few days, plus it's still really humid. Since it started cooling down, a layer of dew has started settling down on the track. We have to make sure the track is safe for the last few races. That's 100% unsafe. That's wet.
I told you.
And
You know what? In this part right here, I could dry the up, but it's once it gets like right there, you can see the tires.
Yeah, no, I can see it. There's no way we can send cars down there.
Yeah.
There's no way. We are in the final 8, and the dew is setting in. It's sprinkling. We can't get it done. At 661 foot, it is literally wet. Like, I can run and slide on it. That's how wet it is. And I honestly wouldn't send you down there in a rental car because it's a ice skating rink past there. So, we're all racers. We're all going to the next event. I'm gonna say my call is going to be to finish this on Friday night at the next event. I wish we could finish it. I apologize. Just the only way I know to make it safe.
That's fair.
You know?